प्रॉब्लम नंबर 20। इस प्रॉब्लम को डिस्कस करने से पहले स्टूडेंट्स को कुछ टॉपिक के बारे में पूरी तरह नॉलेज होना चाहिए, दैट इज जेनेटिक इंजीनियरिंग एप्लीकेशंस, then risk assessment methodologies, and they should know about the risk management methodologies as well. So the question of this problem is, can any genetic modified organisms be said to be risk-free? Is it possible to prove the absence of risk? Now, the answer to this question is the risk to genetically modified organisms have to consider and have to be discovered by the scientists. Scientists are leading towards new genetic modified organisms, and they have to give the answers of risk related to those genetic modified organisms as well, because number of ethical issues raised regarding genetic modified organisms, and in the scientific meetings scientists answer those ethical issues as well. But the answer to this simple question is that of course risks are there. In this life nothing is free from risk, so we have to consider the risk at every point, whether we are dealing with the genetic engineering applications or dealing with any other field of the science. So this is not an enough reason to reject the valuable scientific advances. अगर हम जेनेटिक मॉडिफाइड क्रॉप की बात करें जिसमें हमने विटामिन ए का लेवल इंक्रीज कर दिया है, जिसमें हमने आयरन का लेवल इंक्रीज कर दिया है, दोज जेनेटिक मॉडिफाइड ऑर्गेनिजम्स आर बेनिफिशियल फॉर द ह्यूमन हेल्थ. नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द वैक्सीन्स. Recombinant DNA vaccines, they are giving us protection against viruses, especially against hepatitis B virus. We can't forget the importance of gene therapy, and in the same way there are number of applications of genetic engineering in the scientific field. Now, food which is present in the market, particularly we are talking about the genetic modified food, it poses no risk to human health as compared to the conventional food. Scientists consider genetic modified food which is present in the market at the same level as the conventional food. क्योंकि जेनेटिक मॉडिफाइड फूड से रिलेटेड अभी तक कोई इल रिपोर्ट सामने नहीं आई. अगर एलर्जीज की कोई प्रॉब्लम ह्यूमन बीइंग्स में पहले हुई ड्यू टू जेनेटिकली मॉडिफाइड फूड, तो उसके लिए एफडीए ने अब ये हल सोचा है कि कोई भी जेनेटिकली मॉडिफाइड फूड को मार्केट में रिलीज करने से पहले, यानी कि कमर्शियलाइज करने से पहले एलर्जिक फूड एनालिसिस पूरी तरह कंडक्ट कराया जाएगा, जिसकी वजह से अब कोई एलर्जी रिपोर्ट भी सामने नहीं आई. नाउ पीपल ऑफ अमेरिका और ऑफ यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स have totally considered the risk of genetic modification. They have nothing to do about the risk regarding genetically modified food, genetically modified crops, or genetically modified animals. They can understand the importance of these genetic modifications in the field of scientific research. But ethical issues raises and they are different from country to country. Europeans, they use genetic modified food, but they have to consider the risk factors as well. So for that, PAB has been established. PAB stands for Public Perception of Agriculture Biotechnologies. So this is basically a European project that deals with the problems of Europeans regarding genetic modification. Now let's look that what Europeans want actually. The public of Europe, they don't demand zero risk from the genetically modified food, but they are fully aware that their lives are not risk-free, but they should be balanced between the conventional food and the genetically modified food, ताकि दोनों किस्म के फूड से वो potential benefits हासिल कर सकें. So what they want is the realistic assessment of risk. They want the realistic assessment of risk by the regulatory authorities dealing with the genetically modified organisms, and especially from the genetically modified organism producers. इसके अलावा रिस्क असेसमेंट मेथडोलॉजीज वेरी कर सकती हैं फ्रॉम कंट्री टू कंट्री, दैट वेदर they prefer qualitative approach or quantitative approach. So regulations are different in developing countries. For example, the genetically modified food, they in developing countries they don't give importance to the patent gene product. So again the issue arises, mainly the ethical issues regarding the genetic modified food. So there must be a regulatory framework.